Hello my lovelies, it's your girl AngelSimmerX and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I am going to be talking about last exception files. I know not everybody may be aware of exactly what last exception files are and what they can do or things like that. I think a lot of people just tend to delete them, delete their cache, and continue with their game. And it's totally fine. It's totally acceptable to delete them. But just recently, a couple of months ago, I had a problem with my game and I didn't know exactly what was going on. And I thought that it was just my game being weird, and then come to find out it was actually several different mods that were outdated, that needed to be updated, or just CC that was broken in my game, needed to be thrown out. And so I didn't really know where exactly to turn. And I found some information on last exception files that could actually be very, very useful. So I wanted to make this video to share with you guys what I have learned, just in the case that you may end up like me and losing a game file, or a game file is completely broken because of any mods or CC. You may not be aware of it. So I just want to share all that information. So if you go to your documents folder and then click to electronic arts and then click on your Sims 4 folder, you scroll down and you will see a last exception text file. The only way you will see this last exception text file, unless you run MC Command Center like I do, but the only way you'll see it there is if you come to the Sims 4 folder and you might see one or two, a couple of files there. I do not recommend that you ignore the last exception text files, because then that means something is wrong with your game. Because I kept ignoring those last exception text files. I didn't know what was going on, and then I realized that, like I said, I had outdated mods, I had broken CC and mods, or CC that just wasn't sitting right with my game, that I had to get rid of, and the last exception text file came in very good use. So I'm sure you're wondering, well Ashley, where did you get your information from? Or you know, how did you find out about all of this? Well, here's your answer: Tumblr. I came to Deaderpool MC's Tumblr, or Deaderpool's Tumblr, I should say, to get a newer version of MC Command Center. And about, I think it was like 2 posts down, I came across this post right here, which talks about last exception files. Now do note, and that's the first thing that's noted here, is that last exception files are not caused by the MC Command Center. That MC Command Center actually catches errors with your custom content or mods within your mods folder. And so that's the kind of thing that I like about having MC Command Center, is that if I don't check my Sims 4 folder, then the mod can kind of catch, well, you know, it won't tell you specifically, the mod won't tell you specifically what mod or what CC is broken. It'll just pop up saying error, there's a last exception text file in your game folder. You know, you might want to go check that out, whatever. So if you come to the last exception text file, I know nobody opens it, but if you double click on it, you'll see it's not really readable. It doesn't really make any sense. But here on this post there is a link to XML Pretty Print. All you have to do is copy and paste the text file, so I'm gonna right click, hit copy, and you paste in here, and then you click pretty print XML, and then it will tell you, most of the time it will tell you, sometimes it won't, but it will tell you. So apparently I am having an issue with a script with the pulse player. So I should probably go back and maybe see what's going on. Because there's a certain interaction, I believe or the pulse player itself, I believe it's the pulse player itself is having some kind of problem. So sometimes the last exception file will tell you what's wrong with your game. Oops. I didn't want to get out of that completely. Sometimes the last exception file will tell you what's wrong with your game, and sometimes it won't. Sometimes you might have to go back and check into these things for yourself. So from then on, once you've figured out, well, oh, it might be with the pulse player, you can delete the last exception file. You can also delete the local thumb cache file. My cache folder is empty. Let's check this. You can delete this or you can keep this. Does not matter. It usually comes back. It's no big deal. But yeah, and then what I would do is I would go to my mods, locate whatever the script is. So that I'm having a problem with the pulse player script file, and I don't know if there's an updated version, but I'll have to look into that, or maybe it could be something to do with the Road to Fame mod that I just installed, and there is like an update for that today. So I will figure out what's what. In just a little bit. And I know MC Command Center has a newer version as well. I need to update that too. But this was just an example, just a prime example, to show you guys what you can do to kind of prevent your game files from breaking. Excuse me, I'm losing my train of thought. But to prevent your game files from breaking and and stuff, and what the last exception file can do for you. So I will leave a link to this post in the description down below, and so that way you guys can take a look at it. And also, I would highly recommend, if you use mods, I would highly recommend maybe getting into MC Command Center. Not saying that you have to, but if you don't really keep track of checking whether or not you might have a last exception file in your folder or something like that, and you can't really tell for yourself if like there's something wrong with the if there's something wrong with like a CC or a mod, it would be good to have this in your game. So I'll leave a link also to the post for the new version of the MC Command Center. And also, Deadpool has a Discord server for you guys to go and talk to the volunteer support team. In case you guys ever run into issues, maybe this isn't enough help for you, maybe you have some more other problems, or you come to Deadpool's Tumblr and whatever he has here is not working out for you, you need extra help. I will leave a link to the Discord server if you guys are interested, and so that way you guys can get assistance. I do have Discord. I did kind of like join the server just in case I might need to go and say, hey, can somebody help us out, because I can't find what I'm looking for, or I have this such and such problem that's hasn't been addressed on the Tumblr. site. But anyways, guys, I hope you found this helpful. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video. If you would like for me to do more like how-to videos or tips videos or anything like that in the near future, I would love to do more of these. Just let me know. But I just do these whenever I incur something, or maybe I think of, well, hey, maybe it would be nice to share this with everyone, and just pass it along. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.